Each $2 and under. Real ingredients, real value. Now that's Del Taco Better Max.
Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Now at noon, while the landslide continues in Rancho Palos Verdes, there's now another disruption for some residents: no natural gas. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Lou Parker.
And I'm Lauren Lister in for Glenn Walker. SoCalGas has turned off service to more than 130 homes in Rancho Palos Verdes. They say in order to protect public safety.
Local officials say they got very little notice about the service disruption. KTLA 5's Jennifer McGraw is there live with the details. Hi, Jennifer.
Lou and Lauren, the situation out here has become dire. There was an emergency meeting with city leaders and also gas, power, and electric to figure out what to do. Now, the problem is, the mayor says, is that the land is shifting about a foot a week, which is why you'll see roads that are impassable like this one, and often just driving on the uneven roads in the neighborhood, dealing with construction around the clock as well. The gas company says it can no longer provide safe service for residents. Homeowners were informed on Friday that the gas would be shut down indefinitely. That happened this morning, which could be a serious situation, especially for elderly and babies having no hot water. A substantial amount of rainfall from earlier this year has resulted in trapped water, accelerating the land movement in the area, specifically in a neighborhood called Portuguese Bend. Nearly 100 homes have been damaged so far. 2 have been at least red tagged, and that will likely continue to happen.
We have no gas. We have, this is a constantly evolving area. It's constantly moving. We could lose water at any given time. We could lose any utility. But currently the gas company pulled out with 3 days notice.
What are you guys gonna do?
We're converting things. Was up last night until 11 o'clock putting in an electric water heater so that we have something to at least shower with. You do what you can.
This is the specific community that's being affected. It's all on this beautiful hillside overlooking the ocean. The city says it's important to note no gas leaks have been detected and no evacuation warnings have been ordered or put in place. At this point, residents have been offered a $2,500 voucher to perhaps buy electrical appliances to replace those gas appliances. No word yet on if gas will be restored. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
Jennifer, thank you. Developing news now. A search is on for the driver of a deadly hit and run in the Florence neighborhood of South Los Angeles. A woman was struck by a vehicle shortly after 1 this morning along Gage Avenue between Broadway and Main Streets. First responders found the victim, approximately 48 years old, in the middle of the street. They rushed her to a hospital where she died of her injuries. Right now, there's no description of the suspect's vehicle, but a bumper was found at the scene.
A burglary suspect is dead after an hours-long standoff and confrontation with police in LA's mid-city area. It's believed the suspect tried to charge at officers with a knife.
KTLA's Kimberly Chang is following the latest development. She's live at the scene with an update. Kimberly.
Hi, we've been speaking with witnesses throughout the morning, and we're now learning that the occupant was inside the home when the break-in occurred. This woman described by neighbors as an older woman, possibly in her 80s, and she became startled when she came into contact with the person who broke into her home and ran out for help. Now take a look behind me. You can see that this is still an active investigation here in the mid-city area. We can see what appears to be the medical examiner's or coroner's van here now. Now apparently at the same time when that occupant ran out to get help, a next-door neighbor witnessed the break-in and called 911. We spoke with him a short time ago. He says the suspect started burning piles of things in the house. Take a listen.
And I seen some guy trying to get into my window. And then I told him to get down, and he got down and picked up a big old stick, and he broke my next-door neighbor's window and just climbed in. I was standing on one side, my brother standing on the other, so we can see which way he's gonna come out. Then that's when we noticed the fire alarms were going off. So we threw the hose through the window. I went inside my neighbor's house, took that fire out.
You put a hose through the window and started spraying?
Yeah.
A local
and that neighbor says that he's lived here about 50 years now, and he had never seen that man before. Now, those neighbors say they exited the house when police arrived and explained what happened to them. Residents were told to leave the area as a precaution. Now, police confirmed that they received the 911 call around 3 in the morning. The caller reported a burglary hot prowl in progress at the home near Holm Avenue and Beverlywood Street in the Mid-City area. Officers arrived and saw people in a van nearby. Police said the van was reported in a radio call. They detained 3 people for questioning, but it's possible that they're not connected to this incident. Police said while officers were handling the situation with those 3 individuals, they noticed smoke coming out of the home and called firefighters. As firefighters tried to put out the flames, they came across someone in the home reportedly armed with a knife. Police set up a containment area and SWAT was called in. The suspect refused to come out for hours. Police say he later came out with a knife and officers opened fire. Neighbors reported hearing multiple gunshots. Police confirmed that the suspect was shot and killed by officers. Here's Detective Megan Aguilar with LAPD.
At one point during that containment, officers did encounter that suspect who was armed with a knife. They used a beanbag shotgun. The suspect ran back into the home, further in. At that point, they declared a barricade and LAPD SWAT was requested. The suspect came out one of the side windows. He was still armed with a knife and there was an officer-involved shooting. The suspect was struck by gunfire and pronounced deceased here at scene. There is a large knife near that suspect.
And the neighbor we spoke with earlier said that he's lived here about 50 years and he jumped into action because the homeowner, his neighbor, has lived there for decades as well. And the occupant who was staying there, again, an older woman, was there because she was on vacation. That's why she was staying in the home. So that's why they jumped into action. Again, as you can see right behind me, this scene is still under investigation. Reporting live in Mid-City, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Kimberly, thank you. Father of a 15-year-old Monterey Park girl who went missing for a week is expected to be arraigned today. Supporters of Jeffrey Chow and his daughter gathered outside the Alhambra courthouse this morning. Chow was arrested Friday on suspicion of child abduction, conspiracy, and falsifying a police report. Investigators believe he may have played a role in his daughter Allison's reported disappearance. The teen was found safe on Tuesday in Glendale. Officials have not revealed any details about Allison's disappearance. Family members did tell KTLA they believe the teen ran away in the wake of her parents' bitter divorce and custody battle.
Turning now to developing news, the search continues for a teenage swimmer who went missing off the coast of Huntington Beach last night.
KTLA's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost joins us live with the latest. And Chip, we just saw that update a short time ago from authorities.
Yeah, hi there. Yeah, we did just get an update from the U.S. Coast Guard, and they say they are still treating this as a search and rescue mission, even though this 15-year-old boy has not been seen since last night. Let's show you some video from a little bit earlier. These are some of the boats we saw on the water when we first got here this morning. Those boats are still out there searching for this 15-year-old. They say the search area right now is between the Santa Ana River and the Huntington Beach Pier. This all started around 9 o'clock last night. That's when a 15-year-old boy was out for a swim, according to Huntington Beach officials, and he was swimming with someone else. The person he was with came back in, but the 15-year-old boy did not. They reported that the 15-year-old boy was missing. A search started last night. Last night, they had not only Huntington Beach lifeguards, police, and fire out there searching, but they also had the U.S. Coast Guard, the Orange County Sheriff's Department, and folks from Newport Beach helping as well. They were continuing that search this morning when we got here, but so far, no sign of the 15-year-old boy, so they say they will still be out here. We are awaiting more updates as the day goes on, but the search for this 15-year-old boy who disappeared here near Lifeguard Tower 11 in Huntington Beach yesterday goes on. For now, reporting live here in Huntington Beach, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Chip, thank you for that. A Northern California man is expected in court today after prosecutors allege he started the massive park fire near Chico. 42-year-old Ronnie Dean Stout II is accused of pushing a burning car down an embankment Wednesday near Chico. Fire officials say that sparked what is now the 7th largest wildfire in California history. CAL FIRE says the park fire has burned nearly 370 70,000 acres and is 12% contained after destroying at least 134 homes and other buildings across 4 counties. It's just one of many burning across the state. 3 wildfires started by lightning in Kern and Tulare counties have scorched nearly 85,000 acres and are only a third contained. Firefighters say they're making good progress on the Creek Fire meantime. That's burning in Alameda County. That's burned over 7,000 acres since breaking out on Friday.
All right, time to check in with Casey. Beautiful morning, at least. Like early, like 7 a.m.
Even by the beach.
Yeah.
Driving from the
really?
coast.
Very
There
good.
wasn't a marine layer when I.
Yeah, clearing
left the west
quickly.
side.
It's so nice to know I was actually right, Lauren, because that's what I said yesterday. It's like, ooh.
You nail it, Casey.
You know what?
You
The
do.
marine layer, as I've mentioned, is very hard to predict. So yeah, we did see very shallow marine layer just off the coast this morning. Sunshine already for everyone right now. 83 was the high downtown yesterday. So we will be close to normal, maybe a little bit below for the first part of the week, and then things will heat up just in time for the weekend. 71 right now in Santa Monica, at 75 in Santa Ana, 89 in Chino, and 91 in Lancaster. Highs expected for this afternoon, 98 for Lancaster, 87 in Santa Clarita,